we should also, since we're talking about Donald Trump and his apparati, before there was Corey Lewandowski, one of Donald Trump's closest confidants and campaign managers, I think at the time when he left the campaign. He's now an advisor to Donald Trump, was a man named Roger Stone, who is a longtime Republican dirty trickster. I mean, he's been involved in all sorts of Republican dirty tricks over the years. He claims credit for things like bringing down Elliot Spitzer. He was involved in all sorts of swingers clubs, and he's a colorful character. And who better to interview someone as colorful as Roger Stone than, of course, Alex Jones?
He gets up to the speech. He goes, Roger Stone, the henchman of Trump, the vicious, evil monster who you worked for in the deal in Florida. Roger Stone, the day after these attacks on my wife, the day after it's in the Inquirer admitted they've been working on it for 6 months.
Pause
you
it.
learned about it.
Now, that is Alex Jones doing an impersonation of Ted Cruz.
Not bad.
Complaining that Roger Stone put these accusations of Ted Cruz's wife, or of Ted Cruz having extramarital affairs. And I can't believe that we're talking about this. Is just okay. Continue.
A couple months ago when they called you, you told me about it at dinner, but said, let's not go there because we're not going into personal stuff. You said, I will go into.
Let me just recap what we just heard. Ted Cruz is an idiot for thinking that this is going to be that you put it in there. And I know you didn't put it in there because you told me about it 6 months ago. And at the time didn't say that we weren't going to use it. So, of course, you couldn't. What?
Let's not go there because we're not going into personal stuff. You said, I will go into Rubio and his bubble baths with other guys and whatever, because that's interesting to the base. So you're out there about the big steal. They want this distraction about you attacking his wife or whatever. The truth is he was moved out for years. His daughters don't even like him. He's down here with all these women. It's well known. I mean, I even know people that have talked about Ted Cruz in Austin, and I just ignored it. But reportedly, he's quite the Pepé Le Pew.
I abhor this kind of thing. There's enough about Ted Cruz. It's troubling to beat him on the issues.
Pause it. Wait a second. We got to stop. Just to recap. Pepé Le Pew was a cartoon skunk who was quite the ladies' man for a cartoon skunk, and or thought himself to be. Now, I also just want to reiterate what Roger Stone just said. After Alex Jones said, "You told me that you were willing to use the bubble bath stuff with Rubio." But because that's titillating to the base, but somehow they're not interested in Ted Cruz's affairs. Then Roger Stone replies with, yes, I find all of this very distasteful. I wish this couldn't be part of it. All right, so back it up a little bit and let it go. This is, wow.
But reportedly, he's quite the Pepé Le Pew.
Yeah, I abhor this kind of thing. There's enough about Ted Cruz. It's troubling to beat him on the issues. And including his illegal loans, which he lied about from Wall Street, from Goldman Sachs, and so on. I like Marco Rubio, and I actually had a fear that others would exploit these vicious rumors about him. I really don't have any interest in that. This isn't. This is. It's.
Well, sure, you never brought any of that up about him, but I mean, you just did say that. Well, that might be more interesting. But yeah, you were at dinner saying none of this is good to cover.
All right, let me just go back over. I'm going to do a shorter Alex Jones. You said this. I mean, no, you didn't say it. I mean, you said something different. I mean, whatever you said was in accordance with what you're saying now, contrary to what I just said 5 seconds ago. So as long as we got the truth out. You know, folks, I abhor hosting a podcast. I hate that sort of thing. I wish I didn't have to talk about any of this. I would rather just stick to, just talking without anybody recording me. But, what are you going to do?
We said months ago that Ted Cruz participates in D&D themed sex parties, and we thought we will not use this. We don't have to stoop to it. We don't have to go there. So the charges have certainly not come from us.
Hi, I'm Sam Seder, and this is an Ann Coulter doll.
You should not be immigrating here. Stay in your country and hate us.
For smart progressive talk and a little bit of this and even a little bit of that.
Mission accomplished.
Subscribe to our podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and like us on Facebook to get some of our best video clips.